welcome you all to Raja's English class, and today our topic is article. We will discuss about the article. First of all, it is the vital part of English grammar. And what is article? Article is a word which always comes before a noun. And there are two kinds of article. One is indefinite and other is definite. In indefinite, A and N is the indefinite article and B is the definite one. Now we will discuss about the indefinite article. Indefinite article, we have two words, A and N. So it depends pronunciation, which sound it comes. So suppose I have a pen. I have an apple. Generally, we write in this way. We should use A before the vowel, consonant. We should use N before the word vowel. There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U, and rest of the word is consonant. So generally before the consonant word we are using A, and before the vowel word we are using N. But it is not at all 100% right. Sometimes we are using in different ways. I met Here I met a one-eyed man. Though the word starts from O, it comes under A, E, I, O, U. Still I use A because the sound of one is W, A, N. W sound. W is the consonant. Here he is an honest. Though it starts from H, H is the consonant. But I use here N because it sounds honest. O sound. O is the vowel sound. So the difference between A and N, or the use of A and N, depends pronunciation. If the sound vowel sound, we should use N. If the word puts or gives consonant sound, we should use A. So this is all about the difference between A and N. Now we will discuss thoroughly about the indefinite article one by one. Number 1. After what and such. The word after what and such, we use article A. For example, what a cold night. After what, I use A. Number 2. Before number. I want a dozen. Or I need couple of tickets. And number 3, if the speaker is unknown. Sometimes the speaker is unknown to you. At that time, you use article A. He is a Mr. Suresh. Generally, it puts odd sound, but we have to use here, if Mr. Suresh is unknown to you, at that time, you should use A before the noun. If a speaker unknown to you, he is a Mr. Suresh. Possess another's quality. If someone possesses the quality of another great man, at that time we have to use the article A. Ramo is a Shakespeare. Because Ramo has the quality, Ramo possesses the quality of Shakespeare, so we write Ramo is a Shakespeare, possesses another's quality. Before diseases, so many diseases are there, so before the diseases we use a. I have a headache, likewise. Before universal tag, if there is a universal tag, we use a. A son should obey parents. This is universal tag. Before unknown noun, I saw a boy. The boy is unknown to me. That's why I use I saw a boy. Before unknown noun, the noun is unknown to me. I saw a boy. In idiomatic phrase, for example, all of a sudden. In an idiomatic phrase, we use a. Instead of per, instead of the word per, we use a. He earns 40,000 a month. Here, instead of the word per, we use or we can use a. He earns 40,000 a month. Instead of same, birds of a feather flock together. Here, a represents the word same. Parts of same feather flock together. Instead of same, we can use a. Birds of a feather flock together. This is all about your indefinite article. Now we will discuss about the article, definite article, the. Now we will discuss about the article, definite one, the. The is used to the definite purpose. Represents whole class. The cow is domestic animal. The cow, this cow represents the whole class. So we put the. Particular person, thing. The doctor came to me. The doctor is the particular one. He came to me. Particular person or thing. Before proper nouns. Before proper nouns. The pen you want is out of order. The particular pen. So, the particular pen is out of order. Now, before books, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, before the holy books or before the books, we can use the. Before superlatives. Before superlatives, there are 3 degrees of adjective: possessive, superlative, comparative. And here, before superlative degree, he is the best. This is the superlative degree. So we use article the. With ordinals, he is the first, he is the second, he is the third. Before ordinals, we use the. Before musical instruments, the piano, the Casio, the harmonium. Before hill, river, part of the body, desert and public place, Himalaya, the Ganga, etc. Before comparative adverb, before comparative adverb. Of the two, Sila is the better. Before the comparative adverb, of the two, Sila is the better. Two comparative adverb. When there is two comparative adverb, the higher you go, the cooler you feel. Before special thing, any before special thing you can use the. Before stressed noun, sometimes we are giving much stress on a particular noun. For example, Gavaskar is the man of the match. So, for example, Gavaskar is the man of match. Last, when intention fails, this is very interesting. When the intention fails, at that time we have to use the. For example, I want to go school. Suppose I am a student. Remember one thing, suppose I am a student. If I want to go to school, at that time I will say, or I have to say, I want to go school. We need not put the here because there is an intention. Being a student, one has to go school. That's why he or she has to go to school. So he or she did not write the in that sentence. Being a student, if a student says, I want to go school. If his father or mother says the same sentence, at that time, my father wants to go the school, because the intention of school fails here. The father want to go school means he has to pay some money, he has to pay the dues, he has to collect the materials or mark sheets, anything, but the intention fails. When the student goes to school, at that time there is no intention fails, so we should not put the word, the article the. When the intention fails, at that time we have to use the. My father wants to go this school. But here, being a student, I want to go school. So this is all about your article, definite and indefinite. In indefinite, a and n, indefinite, the. This is all about your article. And before closing my session, I would like to tell you and request you all, please subscribe my channel so that you can get many more in future. Thank you.